Hello, this is Cho from SPD Taiwan. I would like to welcome all the international athletes, strongmen and strongwomen, to our Taiwan Strongman 2023. The very first time that I would like to welcome for all the international athletes, no matter strong women or strong men, because our regulation and rules be written in Chinese. So I would like to use this video because we don't have enough time to translation everything into English manual. So I would like to use this video to briefing about all the regulation and all the rules and the timetable, the equipment and the limitation and the track and everything. Okay, first of all, I would like to update to you the location. The location for the competition will be in National Taiwan University Sports Center. If you can Google map this National Taiwan University Sports Center, it will be in between two MRT station in Taipei MRT. It will in between Technology Building and Tai Power Building. Two different metro stations, but it's easier for you to take the taxi or Uber, and it will be the third floor. It was a very big stadium, and the competition will be in the third floor. Okay, the schedule will be in 3 days. It will be December 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd. For your weight category, only you will be competition will be in one time session. For example, if you are a women, strong women, U54, you will be compete within 3.5 hours for 4 events, and we will change the gear and everything, and the athletes will come in different group, different heat, and then you take in the score you have in different points, and then we can schedule for different places. So this is a differentiation between strongman regulation games in the world, because we know that normally strongman happening in 2 days, right? It will be 2 days within 6 events or 7 events. 1 day for 3 events, and the second days you keep coming back for another 4 or 3 events. And this is the very first time in Taiwan. So in this time we're taking is more like a powerlifting. It was in division with different weight categories. So you will be compete in a certain day in a certain timetable within that period of time. For example, like within 3.5 hours or within 3 hours with all the competitors together for the 4 events, and then you take the points for placing. Okay, first of all, this is the t-shirt for all the competitors and the 4 athletes, because we're not able to send you the t-shirt within the correct time. So you will be having the competition t-shirt when you're checking in, and you will have in a bag with a lot of material inside, t-shirt inside, the badge inside, the tattoo stickers inside. Okay, so every athlete is allowed to have one coach to coming together to the heat zone, to the warm-up zone. So you can have your companion and your partner together for join us in the whole session during your competition time. Okay, the first weight in on Friday, December 1st, it will be strong woman U54, and the check-in time is 10:30 in the morning. Check-in and weight in until 12 o'clock. Time gap will be on 12 o'clock, 30 minutes before the game open. So the game will be started on 12:30. And the second weight category will be U82 strong woman and the strong woman open. The weight in and check-in time, it will be 2 p.m. in the afternoon, starting from 2 p.m. to 3:30. 30 minutes before the competition, the weight in will be closed, and the games will be started on 4 p.m. in the afternoon. The third weight category will be strongman U70, and the check-in and waiting time will be 3:45 p.m. till 5:15, 30 minutes before the game opens. So the game will be started on 5:45 p.m. That's the Friday. And the Saturday will be strongman U80, strong woman U63, and then the final will be strongman U90. And the third day, December 3rd, Sunday, it will be U73, strong woman, and strongman U105, and a strongman open. So this is the timetable and the wait in and check-in time. You can see the timetable. There is a game opening time and a wait in schedule. Okay, this is the timetable for competition. So athletes will be joining us within 1 day, but the rest of the days, of course, we are highly welcome you to join the games, and all the weight category will be super amazing and fantastic. Okay, the second, I would like to brief in about the warm-up zone and the athletes zone, because the full audience and the stadium, it will be some festival, some exhibition, and outside there will be market, it will be food, it will be drink with beer. They're all free entry, but athletes allowed to enter warm-up zone and the track. It will be only within your games session, starting from your check-in time and until you're finished. You will free allowed to using the game zone, right? But after you finished your event, the next weight category strongman or strongwoman is coming in, so you can move to upstairs to the audience, to the seats, audience seats. There will be free entry, and there will be so many exhibition and some exhibitors all together with us. That will be super exciting. Okay, that's the time, that's the schedule, that's the places to go. Oh, for the wearing, for the shirt, this is the athletes for the t-shirt you are wearing for during your competition. For the t-shirt, that is the official one. You need to wear this one for the competition. Quickly, when you check in and you take the shirt, you can quickly fit in. If you're too big, too small, you can swap with our people and to choose the one you like, you are comfortable with. And then remember, you have to all wearing shoes. You have to wear shoes, no bare feet. There will be so many equipment surrounding with you, so it's safer to wearing shoes. This is very important. And hat, because there will be running track for your farmer's walk or some sandbag shoulder. You are moving from place to place, so better not to wearing any hat. Better not, because you might fall your head, something might happen, or if you're wearing any fraud or everything, it's better not. But it's allowed to wear in the headband or whatever you like with the hat. But the hat or something like cowboy hat or fraud, it's better to be avoid, all right? So when anytime, because we have a medical care and EMT people around us, so there will be ambulance and there will be medical people. So if you feel anything ill or you're not very comfortable when anything happen or you get any injured, make sure you contact with our people, and of course we will take care of everything, all right? Oh, talking about insurance, it's very important that you having a special event, this kind of accident insurance, because this is a competition. You never know, okay? You never know. So it's better to have some medical insurance together with you for this special event. Okay, that's majority about the suits and everything, the wearing. And we're talking about the scoring, the scores, the points. For example, if your category, there have a 40 athletes, the first place get the 40 points. The second place get 39 points. If you have only 3 athletes to compete with your category, of course you're already medalist, but you have to compete, of course. The scoring will be in this kind. One event, you have got some certain points, you got certain places, you got certain points, and we collect all 4 events point, and the higher points, higher scoring people getting the higher places. This is a very similar to other strongman games, but we are not doubling or tripling any event point to unbalance the different featuring. No, we are just having the simple the same. For the competition, we will have 5 track. So every heat, every group will have 5 athletes. You will together with at least 4 athletes in a runway, in a track. Together you compete with 4 or 5 athletes on the track. There will be a head judge on the side for blowing the whistle. Beep! That will be important. The microphone controller, it will be announcing majority in Chinese. So the very key signal you have to aware, it will be athletes ready, judges ready, right? So it will be announcing in Chinese. It will be 裁判预备，选手预备， beep, and then you start to move. Basically, you are in the game, you know the atmosphere, then you know it's time to go. You will know. Of course, you will know. For the detail, okay, we are talking about the first event, log press. The time cap will be 70 seconds in all 4 events. All 4 events, we have 70 seconds to go. 70 seconds to run. It will be M reps, or it will be maximum distance, or yeah. So in a log press, it will be 2 weights set up. It will be a lighter log and a heavier log. The heavier one, every good lift, you get 3 points. In a lighter log, you get 1 point for 1 good lift. So this is a strategy. So if you're strong enough, you can start with the heavy one, and you keep pushing, you keep scoring, and for the final 10 to 15 seconds, and you go to the lighter weight for getting some more points. This is a strategy. Or you have some deep rest, and then you have a final 0 seconds push press. So this is the interesting part for our design for this game, because there will be lighter weight, it will be heavier weight, because you know it's the very first year in Taiwan, so, and it's very first log pressed competition happening in Taiwan. So we were setting 2 different weight for lighter weight and heavier weight. If you already have a heavy training in weightlifting, you are CrossFitter, you are weightlifter, the heavier one, it will be your choice, and it will be favored to have a higher point and higher score in the heavier one, and you are free to choose within 70 seconds. Right? Okay, the weight setting. You can see the table. In a different weight class, we're having different log weight. It will be 30, 40, 35, 45. In a strong woman, it will be 10 kilograms difference. The heavier one is 10 kilograms more. So U73, it will be 40, 50, and U82, and the open strong woman, it will be 45 and 55. And for strongman, U70 will be 55, 70. It will be 15 kilogram difference, and U80 will be 65, 80, 75, 90, 85, 100, and 95 with 105 in the strongman open. So the heavier one, 3 points, and lighter one, 1 point. Within 70 seconds is your time cap. And it will be different handle. There will be wider handle and narrower grip, different grip. And the wider one is a standard one, is similar to the log. The log with the log from States, it will be the same. The width, the wider one. The narrow grip, it will be different. It will be narrower. It will be a different angle for you to press, and either this way or this way. You may try and you can choose. And our spotter and loaders will help you set up the direction for you better to press before the game started. Okay, then for the log press, the good lift and no lift, it will be similar to the world's strongest man and the strongman. And of course, the lockout, feet in line, head through, and shoulder and elbow, feet lockout, the hip lockout, down. Your track judge will be down, 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 give you the down signal, and then counting your points. It will be you standing in front of the log, and we will announcing 裁判预备，选手预备 judges ready, athletes ready, and you start to grip and you start to pull, you start to press. Then you are allowed to using the jerk, clean and the jerk, and you are allowed to using the viper press directly, because we're only judge the good lift or not. If you're unable to press it, you go coming back to the chest and then replace again. Of course, it's allowed, it's no problem. But the problem is you are not allowed to using a bounce back. You have to reset on the mat, and then you start to hold it again and press again. So once after once, one good lifter after one good lift. That's a regular log press regulation. And you have 10 press, then you in the heavier one, you get 30 points. And you are okay about the support wear and the gear. We are not allowed to using any gloves. Working gloves or things that is not allowed. And in a log press, of course, it's not allowed to using the lifting stripes. So no lifting stripes, no gloves, and you're allowed to using the belt, the back support, and soft and hard belt combos, and chuckles, rib wrap, elbow sleeve, and the knee sleeve or knee wrap. But we're not allowed to using elbow wraps. This is very important. You're allowed to using the elbow sleeve, but not elbow wraps, okay? This is for reps, not for 1 rep max log press. So for all these 4 events are not allowed to using the elbow wraps, but we are allowing using the elbow sleeve. Elbow sleeve is okay, elbow wraps no. And in the log press, no lifting stripes, but deadlift and the farmer's walks, you're allowed to using the lifting stripes, and no tacky, and we're not allowed to using the equipment suit. You're allowed to wearing inside the singlet, the powerlifting singlet, but not allowed to using the powerlifting gear suit, equipped suits like the squat suits or deadlift suits. No. It's kind of classic strongman, or it's not the hardcore strongman. So equipped suits, it's not allowed. Okay, in the second event, it will be farmer's walk. So after all the groups, all the heats coming and becomes your turn, you go into the track and checking the handle, because very special. This farmers, the gear we are using a special friend carry style, and the handle is adjustable. So the height and the width they're linked together, and you are able to adjust the handle position. So when you're weight in, you're going to check with this special gear, and you have to write in your number for your height about this special friend carrier handle. There will be numbers aside the handle, and you can check. There will be our staff to check with you. Oh, you better like this one, and the height is better for you because it's wider, narrower, higher, lower. So you can check and you can adjust with the most comfortable height and the width for your handlebar. So you have to write in your handlebar number when you are weight in, and you are allowed to using the lifting strap, and you can grab it, and when you set it up, everything when you set up and you hold it, and you wait for the signal. 裁判预备，选手预备, which means judge is ready, athlete is ready, and we'll be announcing mostly in Chinese. So, beep, and you pick up the weights, pick up the friend, and you going through the first end. When you reach the first end, there will be a line, and it will be reaching by the gear, by the equipment, by the friend, not the person. So the friend, the front edge of the friend, you're just passing the line and you are allowed to move because you need to turn it back, right? But the game the game we designed is when you're reaching the first end, you have to pick up 2 plates to add up more weight. For example, like strong woman open, you'll be going through the first lane in 170, and then you adding 2 15 kilograms plate. You placing with diagonal, and then it will become 200 kilogram walking back to the end point. So going through, it will be 170, coming back, it will be 200. Different weight category will be different started weight and the return weight. So every strong woman in the farmer's carry, the frame carry, you will walk in with a lighter weight and coming back with a heavier weight. And you will adding the plates by yourself. And we will putting the plates the end of the track. And when you reach the point and you take the plate and adding and loading to your frame carry, and then you coming back, you turn it around. You don't have to turn around the gear. You're just sitting and back to the frame and re-grab the frame and running back to the end point. That's the way we design for this farmer's walk. The faster one getting higher score, getting higher place. Okay, that's for the farmer's walk. If you can't finish it within 70 seconds, we will measuring the distance between the final end to the within your gear. So we measuring from unfinished distance to be compared with the rest of the athletes, and allowed to using similar like different event, belt, back support, soft and hard combos, lifting straps, no matter it's a longer one, all different kinds of lifting stripes, and also like a Versa grips is okay to use, and the powder, chuckle, rib rest, elbow sleeve, knee sleeve, and knee wraps, they're all okay, and no glove. Oh, there's one thing, if you're using the lifting stripes, make sure your hand is gripping on the bar, on the handle, not just using, there is some figure 8 kinds of lifting straps. You might just grabbing the stripes. You're not grabbing the handle because it's kind of longer, and it might shorten your distance for lifting like deadlift, or you need to grab by your palm. You're grabbing on the bar, on the handle. That's farmer's walk. Okay, the third event is sandbag shoulder. You have 3 kinds weight of sandbag for different weight, different category. For example, like for women open, it will be 100 pounds, 125 pounds, 150 pounds. And within 70 seconds, the faster, the higher score. And you are just lifting 3 sandbag to shoulder, not M reps in the final one. So the first one, you holding up to your shoulder, and you are lifting your hands to make the balance, and you get the down signal, and then you go into the second one, and the second one will be in front. So you run into the second sandbag, and you sandbag on your shoulder, make the balance, down, and you run into the third one, the most heavier one, and you grab it and you make it okay. You on the shoulder and you make a balance, you get the down signal. But if you're not able to make the sandbag up to your shoulder, you just put it in your body, or lifting most of the weights on your arm, and you make the balance, no, it's no rep, it's a no lift. The judges will tell you, no, it's not a count. You need to make the weight on your shoulder in control. Make the balance, you get the down signal. And for sandbag shoulder, log press, and also the deadlift, the 0 second count, which means when it's time 3, 2, 1, and then you take up the sandbag already beyond the ground. You are picking up from the ground, no matter it's on your thigh, on your chest, or your body. You're allowed to finish no matter how many times it takes. Just pick it up the weights from the ground when it's already times cap, 0 seconds. That good lift count, and we will cheer you up. We will yell at you, yeah, come on. We will wish you all the best for picking your final lift one. That's the 0 second counts. Log press the same. In the 0, 3, 2, 1, before the 0 second, you pick it up from, it's up your thigh and it's on your chest. You are allowed to make your final press no matter how long before you fail or before your good lift. You are allowed to make the final press. Final lift and the final sandbag shoulder. Okay, the same for the gear. You're not allowed to using any kind of gloves, and no lifting straps on sandbag shoulder. I don't think you were using any lifting strap on sandbag shoulder. And you were okay to the belt, the back support, the soft or the hard combos, the chuckles, rib wraps, elbow sleeve, knee sleeve, and no elbow wraps. Bandage okay, sports tapes okay, and no tacky, no bare feet. Okay, that's the sandbag shoulder. Okay, finally, the deadlift. We're using 11 bar. It's a 3-meter long bar. It's a special, it's a longer deadlift bar. It's longer than a normal deadlift bar. The second move upon your knees is a little bit interesting, I would say. So lifting with, it will be similar to log press. It will be 2 weight set up. The lighter weight get 1 point. The heavier weight get 4 points. It's different from log. We're encouraging people to lifting more heavy weights. You are free to choose within 70 seconds. You can keep pushing yourself to lifting the heavier one to getting the higher score, or final 10 or 15 seconds, you are really not able to keep even one lift in a heavier one, you just go into lighter weight to get some more points. 1 points. So heavier one, 4 points, and lighter one, 1 point. And the first lighter weight, we are using the metal plate, the standard powerlifting metal plate. And the second heavier weight, we are using the weightlifting plate, the rubber one. It's a different, and we would like to make it, the width distribution will be wider. Maybe we will see the bar bended a bit more. So that's the two different weight setting for lightweight and the heavier weight within 70 seconds. So that's talking about the weight. Strong woman, U54, it will be 70, 90, and a U63 will be 90, 110. It will be 20 kilograms different. The heavier one, 20 kilo more. 73 will be 120 and 100. 82 it will be 110 and 130. And open the same, 110 and 130 for M reps. And the strong man, it will be 40 kilograms in difference. U70 will be 140, 180. U80 will be 160 and 200, and U90 will be 100 and 220. 105 will be 200, 240, and open, strongman open will be 210 and 250. And the down signal is very similar to the powerlifting. You get the lockout position and you get the down signal, and it's only allowed to using conventional pull. In the strongman, they're not using any sumo, so only conventional deadlift pull. And the good lift will be you lock out, you get the down signal, you are allowed to using the hitching, and no matter you are descending again or any failure in between, it doesn't matter. We are only count your lockout and down. So, oh, by the way, no bounce back, no touch and go. We're in try it out. In the elephant bar, it's difficult to using this skill. And of course, it's not allowed to use this skill. And also the 0 second counts, which means when the final 3, 2, 1, before 0 second, you are lifting the plates off the ground and you are allowed to make your final pull till you are failure or you are good lift down. And that one counts. That's very dramatic pull because that's the final event. You should never left any energy. You should let it all out. We would love to see everyone taking the heavier weight in 0 seconds. It's allowed to using the lifting stripes and everything will be similar, no gloves. Deadlift is the same like powerlifting. You have to make sure your shin is wearing the deadlift socks, or you put a knee sleeve here to avoid touching the barbell with your shin because the blood, the scratch, the injury. Woo! That's the full events with all these Taiwan Strongman games. If you're having any further questions, we really feel free to send me any message on Instagram or our Facebook message. I'll be shortly respond anything. I'll be make sure that everybody understand everything, and we will double make sure that everybody feel comfortable and enjoy the Taiwan Strongman. That's the most important because the atmosphere and the culture and the strength. We're just starting, we're just beginning. So hopefully that's the very first time we're having this Strongman event in Taiwan, and step by step in the future. We would like to see you every year coming back to Taiwan Strongman, or we will see you somewhere else in Strongman games, maybe in official Strongman, in the World Strongest Man, or anywhere. That'll be interesting that the Strongman culture and everything keep growing and keep growing and keep growing. So again, we would like to welcome for all the international athletes and international strongmen to come into our Taiwan Strongman Games 2023. And any question, you can, it's faster that you directly message me on Instagram, or you can just leave a comment in below and I will feedback to you right away. Okay, see you in National Taiwan University Sports Center on December 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd. And if you have any question and any things need support when you are in Taiwan, please feel free to contact with our staff, and we will do our best to make sure everything's going well when you are in Taiwan. So welcome and see you very soon. Bye bye.